Hey guys, Reuben Williams here, founder of SportsGrad. Back in the day, I landed a job at Cricket Australia on the Monday after my final university exam. And then 3 years later, when COVID hit and my job was made redundant, rather than looking for work for months on end, I was headhunted into a role that doubled my salary. I'm not telling you this to brag, I'm telling you because there is a method to it. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. For example, Lucas Viana, one of our members, called the SportsGrad method a cheat code, and another member, Sasha Brahim, she called it magic. And honestly, I'll take that. Now, most people spend years trying to break into sport and never figure out why it is not working. And so the reason that this podcast exists is to change that. Every week, I'm going to share some real moments from real coaching calls that are unfiltered, unscripted, so you get a taste for the kind of work that has helped people land over 800 roles in sport and counting. If you're ready to stop guessing and start moving in the right direction and go after the career that you've always wanted, apply for the SportsGrad Method program at sportsgrad.com.au. Now, let's get into it. And what's the purpose of this series for you and your career specifically?
For me in my career, I think it ties in nicely to the networking, trying to meet as many people as I can within the space, and also learn about the other spaces that are in sport. I think if you want to go into, if I want to go into commercial side of it, I think it's important to know and learn all the other aspects that go into sports industry alongside my own. And this gives me a really great way of understanding why certain people go down the routes that they do and learning about how they see it change from the work that they are doing.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree. What's your people goal at the moment?
My people goal in terms of how many I'd like to meet.
What have you got there?
I was going to try do about 3 a month in the sector I was involved that I'm looking to work towards. And outside of that, I was just trying to get an article out every week, I suppose, just to keep up the consistency of a series.
Yep. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're looking for a role in commercial partnerships, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, where did it tighten everything back towards that goal?
Okay.
Because at the moment you're kind of talking in vague terms that could go in any direction, and it's leading you to be concerned about how come people aren't reading my Substack when that's kind of besides the point of what we're trying to achieve here. So, your people goal, we need to kind of more tightly define that.
Okay.
So if your goal is to get a job in commercial partnerships, say, by end of April, what do you think a people goal would be to help you get to that?
Meet at least 5 people who are already in a role that I want to be in and ask them the process of how they got it.
What is that role?
Commercial partnerships role.
Yeah, so I would be writing down like meet 10 people in commercial partnerships by the 30th of April 2026.
Okay.
If not sooner.
Yeah.
So that is now your metric of success.
Okay.
Not page views, your network.
All right.
So I love what you're doing with the blog. I think the purpose of it is great and what you talk about is great. But I would be using it as your vehicle to hit your people goal.
Okay.
So I saw you chatted with Dante before this, right?
Yeah, Dante was before that, yeah.
Perfect. So I would use this as a way to connect with, 9 more people in commercial partnerships.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And tailor more down that road. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then after that, you can think about carousels and photos because, white text on a black screen isn't the most engaging thing in the world, but don't get caught up in how many people, click on your link and read it. Okay. Like SportsGrad had 30 subscribers for 3 years. Okay. So don't stress too much if no one looks at it.
Yeah.
The SportsGrad had 30 subscribers for 3 years. But one of my relationships was still the to be chairman of Football Australia. that was a real sort of metric of success for SportsGrad at that point in time. And it should be that for you, like who you meet through this.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that definitely
No worries.
calms things down a bit for sure.
No worries. Don't worry. What you've written and what you've put together looks way better than what I put together back in the day.
Thank you very much.
All good. But who are 3 or 4 other people that you could reach out to this week to line up for interviews?
Well, I'm working back and forth with George, who, you,
Bloodline?
yeah,
Mm.
you've paired me with as a mentor. Um, there was also the guy from Hawthorne, Akash, I believe
Yep.
his name was, who you sent to me. Also in the sales sort of side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Tia, who I think still with Cricket Australia would be probably a really interesting one to talk to because she's new to her role
Mm-hmm.
in the partnership side of things. And there's probably way more somewhere down my LinkedIn connections that I can reach out to again and try engage with them a bit more.
Yeah. Well, do you know who knows partnerships people?
Probably other partnerships people.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So one of the easiest way to get a new connection is ask the person you've just connected with.
Yeah.
So if you do this well, really you can grow a network of 100 people by only doing one cold outreach. And then you just ask for a referral to the next, to the next, to the next, and all of a sudden you know 100 people. There's no reason why like you're paired up with George, which is awesome. You do a chat with George. You say, George, who can you connect me to? He connects you to someone in Gemba, his previous role. Gemba connects you to someone in Toyota on the other side of a partnership as well. Toyota, connects you to someone at the NRL or something else that they sponsor, and away you go.
And say they don't want to be involved in this interview series. It's like this sounds like a silly question, but it's like still okay to just build it out on people I have a genuine interest in just writing an article about or who have approached me. Like I've got Jack Bates I'm talking to tomorrow. He's not in commercial at all, but he approached me to write an article and I thought it'd be a good fit for the series. It doesn't all necessarily have to go down the pipeline, I suppose.
No, it doesn't. But it also just depends on like you are a result of how you spend your time.
Yeah.
And you will get to where you want to go depending on how you decide to allocate your time. And so if you want to get to a goal by the end of the year versus get to a goal by the end of April, probably going to come down to, focus you are on that goal.
Yeah.
So you'll have a lovely chat with Jack, and Jack's terrific, and that'll be great. But if you know that you've only got 1 hour per week to allocate to this, I wouldn't be going anywhere outside the laser focus that you have for commercial partnerships professionals.
Okay.
So do the extra ones that are nice, but don't lose the rhythm of the line of work that's going to get you closest to your goal.
Okay. Brilliant.
It was Warren Buffett's best advice on productivity was write down your 25 best ideas you want to do, and then scratch out the bottom 20 and only do the top 5. And just stick at that for a lot longer than you think is reasonable. The point when you get bored talking to partnerships professionals is when you're right on track. All right, guys, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed that and got something out of it. If you want to learn directly from me and our other SportsGrad coaches who are working directly in the industry, then jump into the SportsGrad Method program. Once you're inside, you'll also get access to the entire SportsGrad Method curriculum that comes with a 90-day roadmap, so you know exactly what to do next. There is a step-by-step system to this. You do not have to think of what to do. We have thought of it all for you. Plus, you can tap into the SportsGrad network and get introductions to the people that might be hard to meet for you at the moment. Plus, you'll be surrounded by the wonderful SportsGrad community who are all helping each other get closer to their goals as well. So the results speak for themselves. Have a look at the website if you want to check it all out, but we'd love to see you inside and receive your application. See ya.